Hello everyone, NGK here. So today's video we're going to talk about Kirby Boy Plush Man Land, my friend. So I just gotta really say we gotta talk about his season, and I'll give a teensy bit of tiny behind the scenes because I asked for permission. I never got an answer back, so I'll take that as a yes. So essentially, all I really know about season 2 of Total Plush Island is the cast, and I'm not gonna tell you the full cast. Like, the most you're gonna get to know is Koopa, Citron, and Waluigi, who are already confirmed to be in the cast, so it's not even that bad. And also, there's other things that I need to talk about, and that's this first season itself. So, Kirby, if you're listening to this, all I have to say is, first season, once it gets to merge, that's when it starts getting really good. Because pre-merge, I do understand. Because you started the series when you weren't the best editor in the world. I mean, even I know I'm not that good at editing as I am. I'll probably get better in the future, bro. But anywho, yeah. Your editing early on in the season was kind of off. Also, another thing, you need to start changing your characters' voices. These are all my thoughts and opinions, by the way. Don't get mad at me. But, like, you do need to change the voices of your characters. Because your characters' voices kind of just sound all the same. They just sound like your normal voice, and it kind of just gets annoying over time, which... Wait, let me check my script. Yeah, it kind of gets annoying at times. Like, Sonic and Shadow sound the exact same. Love Gorilla sounds just like Bomb. It kind of just gets in the way of things, and you just can't pay super well attention to it. So what I suggest you should do is probably, I don't know, add in voice effects, or at least change the tone of your voice a little bit. Like, it's all good on you if you want to keep the voices the same. I just suggest that you change the voice a little bit, or else it'll just kind of feel repetitive. Like with me, my Shadow, he kind of sounds, he and Sonic like had the same voice, just my voice, except with Shadow, it's a deeper tone of my voice, while with Sonic, it's just lighter, and it just sounds like a Sonic impression. Or, like with Knuckles, he's just always upbeat and has that energy to him. And then there's the voice effects. All I really need to say about that is, use them on characters like Bowser. Like, there's no chance that you're going to be able to do a Bowser voice. I'm just saying it now. Even I knew that. Like, you could probably do something like, "Hey, how's it going, guys?" Something like that. But, nah, just use the AI voice, bro. I'm warning you. Just use it. I'm telling you, use the AI voice. Another thing I noticed is that the challenges were getting super interesting later on into the season, more than they were during the season. I'm just gonna say it. During merge, you came up with some pretty good challenges, like the one where they had to get on teams and fight each other, and the winning team didn't have to vote anyone off. That's how C got eliminated. And speaking of C, we'll get on to the characters in a bit. All I really have to say to you, bro, is the season's good. It just has those hit or miss episodes. Very, very hit or miss. I'm just saying it. Like, Kirby, I didn't expect him to make it as low as he did. I expected Kirby to get like Final 8 or something. Did he get Final 8? Let me check. I think he got Final 8. I forgot. But it's just that I think characters like Kirby could have done a little bit more. It felt like this season kind of relied on Love Gorilla as a crutch more than an actual character. Like, you just definitely really, really wanted Love Gorilla to win. And the only way you're gonna do that is if, you revolve the season around Love Gorilla. And Yeah, speaking of Love Gorilla, it was pretty obvious that it was going to be her and Sonic because I expected it to be Trico. But then I guess you changed the elimination order when you told me because, folks, the original way it was going to be was Toad was going to return and Stitch was also going to be back with Shadow. But then he changed it and only Shadow was back. Yeah, that's about the only change that he made. And he was also going to have the final four be Stitch, Trico, Love Gorilla, and Shadow. And I'm just going to say it now, it was probably going to be a Trico and Love Gorilla finale. I also gave him the idea that maybe C could work with Eggman for like a specific reason. He isn't all the way evil, he still has some bit of heart. But I think he changed it last minute because he just wanted Eggman to feel important, which I respect. So, kind of like how I do with my videos editing, you should probably add in a little bit of effects. Like, your next season. This is spoiler alert, please skip up because the character I'm about to say is very important to the season. He gets pretty far, he makes merge, he's a villain. Bowser. So, when you're doing Bowser, I suggest that you add fire effects. Please, add fire effects. Because the fire effects would add a lot more to it. And, like, when he's fighting, he can breathe fire. Or with Latios and Latios, like every time they land, add like a wind burst when they land, like how I did with Charizard and one video. What was it? The superhero interviews? Yeah, the superhero interviews. And then finally, oh yeah, the characters overall, I'm just gonna say it, they were hit or miss. I'm sorry. Boo kind of just felt like a one-man joke where all that happened with them was that, what's the name? Bulbasaur didn't like the fact that Boo kept on interrupting him during the beginning of the episode. Eggman, he played an important role, but it took a while. Shadow was pretty cool. Love Gorilla kinda had plot armor, not gonna lie. Ice Cream, favorite character of the season. He didn't really do that much, but I think Ice Cream actually did stuff, you know. Ice Cream was really cool. And then Sonic. Okay, brother, listen to me. Sonic sucked. I'm sorry, but it's true. Sonic as a character just did not do good this season. I'm surprised that he won. Sonic felt kind of like a character that you focus so heavily on that it kind of took away screen time from a lot of others. Like, Love Gorilla kind of didn't have that much character outside of, what's the name, being really strong. Like, there were two characters that I expected to get a lot farther. Link and Zelda. Because I thought Link would make it to the finale if C got Zelda out. And then be a final three between C, Link, and... honestly, you could throw any character in that final three. Bommy felt like an interesting character because Bommy actually, like... had a short arc with Love Gorilla. And then there's Tails, who, gonna be honest, he had potential to be a bit better character. Shadow basically was the star of the show for most of the season, and that's quite a lot, if you ask me. Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah, that's all I really have to say, bro. Keep up the good work. Season 2, take up a couple changes, and we're all golden. Your challenge ideas were really good in the merge, so thank you, bye-bye, I'm out.